17-year-old boy in Philadelphia's only section. The teen had reportedly spent the night held in a West Philadelphia row house, while his captors pushed his father for $50,000. Cash from a settlement the family had recently received worth $100,000. The boy got out on his own, escaping through a window and flagging down an officer nearby. Armand was one of 3 men arrested for it. He was convicted, and somewhere during that sentence, he started quietly moving his properties and assets into Natifa's name. To her, it looked like devotion, a man locked away, still thinking about their future together. Nobody had ever shown up for her that way before, and it reshaped how she saw him entirely. That decision would end up unraveling everything. Partway through his sentence, Natifa ended things between them. Whatever was in her name at that point, she considered it hers. Her online presence didn't pause while he served time. It expanded. New ventures, travel, designer pieces, one event rolling into the next.
What if I told you that the moment your book is published, there could be a giant billboard featuring you and your book in Times Square? And in addition, a video trailer that tells your book's story, a paid advertising campaign.
One event rolling into the next.
Yo, listen, man. Y'all niggas gotta stop messing with these chicks with the fake asses. Just like a cop go to work in a uniform, just like a fireman go to work in a uniform, whatever job a nigga go to in a uniform, you expect him to do that job. These women out here got fake asses, the blonde wig, the whole setup. If she dressed like a hoe, that's her uniform. You expect that shit. Y'all gotta be careful. Y'all out here just fucking with any woman that look any type of way and then expect her to be some type of queen or some shit. Nah, you pick exactly what you got. Pick exactly what you got.
And tucked into her captions were lines that, in hindsight, read like more than just inspiration. One post read, "It's crazy how you can look
And she ain't even fire neither, so I don't know.
old pictures and see your enemies right there." Another said, "The fact that I got everything on my own makes me want to cry." And one that was deeper than the rest. "I hustled for years like someone had a weapon to my head and put a timer on. Everything I have now, I deserve it." To a man reading those same words from inside a cell, every post felt like it was pointed straight at him, whether that was ever her intention or not. While still incarcerated, Armand reportedly tried to reopen the conversation about the properties, insisting they were still his. But Natifa wasn't having it. What was in her name was staying in her name. But by then, the assets were only part of the problem for him. She'd moved on completely, and she wasn't hiding that from anyone. Then came June 17th, 2023, when Natifa threw a birthday celebration that made her rise impossible to ignore. A full white attire affair, live music, a live DJ, catered food, and guests flying and driving in from Philadelphia, Houston, New Jersey, Chicago, New York, Delaware, Atlanta, Maryland, and North Carolina. She posted footage afterward, still joyous over how the night turned out.
Deal with these type of women that be doing all this extra stuff. Well, some guys got time. I ain't got no time to be doing all of this event stuff, but that's just me. I'm boring.
Her follow-up thank you post ran long, full of gratitude for the gifts and the love. And near the end, almost like an afterthought, came the real news. She was engaged. A new man had put a ring on her finger, and the announcement was out for everyone to see.
Yo, look at this chick. Y'all, I don't know, boy. That ain't fire to me, yo. I don't know, yo. Maybe it's just me. Y'all niggas be liking whatever type of, yeah, she got big eyes and breasts. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I hit it, but y'all be trying to wife up anything that got that type of body. Like, yo, you know what she comes with. You know she a problem. She ain't even all that. She just have ass and titties, but she ain't all that.
Always asking me what I got on. They be like, hey Brandon, what you got on? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. This that split. That's that split right there.
You see all that name brand, all this designer shit, down to the fucking underwear, bathing suit, bag, glasses. You know homeboy spending money. So you know what type of chick he got if he got to spend this type of money, but that's his business.
4 days after that, she posted a video going through the gifts, still visibly overwhelmed by the response.
See all this shit? Designer, baby.
Come on, Robbie. Debbie, come here.
I'm right.
I'm opening up gifts. Come down. I'm back home. Debbie, come down. Oh, don't turn it. It's live.
She got her own
You can't turn it around.
She can have her own business all she want. You know, you still gotta come with money. You still gotta spend money on her. I don't get it. If a woman making all this money for herself and she could afford stuff, why a dude still gotta spend all that money on her? Because she ain't about love. She ain't about you. She about that money. She about what you could do for her. And the minute you say, yo, I can't afford this and I ain't doing that, it's a wrap for your ass.
Like on me? It's on me. Oh, wait, you want to turn it around so you can see what you're looking at? All right, come on, come back.
And I'm not saying that's what's happening in this video. I'm just saying in general.
All right, wait. All right, you can record it. Huh? This a lot. If she want to look at it. Oh, yeah, hold the tripod. Oh, what tripod? Yeah, put it in there and then turn it to wood. Yeah, because she might be on. Because I got to be able to see myself. You are. Yeah. Put it back on. Now put it in there. Okay, I got you. Alright, I'm taking. I don't know what yeah, I'm definitely not. Oh! We open up the presents.
Yo, that's not even sexy to me. I know I'm talking about her a lot, but that's not even sexy to me. She just big. She's got big everything. Big eyes, big breasts. But she ain't fire. I don't know. Niggas like all that meat, but not every day, yo. I'll hit it like I said, but she not what I call fire. She just got meat.
Don't come in here. Alright, come on.
Make sure she show up in designer, boy.
Ready together. Alright, I'm ready. Come on, good.
I know a mad nigga seen her bend over just now. Was like, damn, man, listen.
We in. Alright, which one we going first? Just gifts. Alright, the gifts. What you trying to do? I thought I was supposed to open them up and say thank you. Give me my stud. Alright, fuck it.
You really be too high, black.
Alright. Come on, set some public and stuff. Oh, sorry.
At Swedish Institute, your
In your Wednesday birthday, that's one of the concept. Huh? What? I got two. Open this one then. Oh, this is Drea. Drea got so drunk. Natural, powerful, beautiful. This Drea too. This Dion. 3D RP. This is so nice. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at that. That's what I said. That is so nice. I gotta do her whole thing. Look at Grandma.
Oh yeah, I know who got that. Some lady.
That was Dion. She's with Shakia.
Some lady in the red.
Oh, this is so nice. Look at that. Y'all see her?
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
She told me.
Give me
mine.
This the first one I opened up. A mother's love is unconditional. Y'all see it? Stop playing with Mom.
Everything you just did all that from the girl, it's yours. And then.
All right.
Open it.
Slide through this rest of this bullshit.
Nah, thank y'all so much. Kisses.
Then on July 4th, she posted a clip of a friend giving a speech at the party that ran through her accomplishments, captioning it by pointing out that most people wait for a funeral to say those kinds of things about someone.
She grew up to do many things. She went to college at the age of 17, became a registered nurse at 20. She's done hair. She sold edible candles. She sold t-shirts, business startups, tickets to events, Kisses open mic, Kisses pop-up shops, Kisses pool parties, networking events, TLC, Kisses Zooms, Kisses kitchen classes, Kisses boutiques, Kisses shapers, Kisses sex toys, mostly Kisses, event spaces, Kisses extensions.
What the fuck this shit?
She ain't do nothing to me, and she never been in my circle. She never been around me.
And you've been bringing it up. So now I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm never gonna touch you again. I'm never physically gonna hurt you. You married this nigga, I'm blowing this head off on everything I love. I'm going back to prison.
By then, prison wasn't a threat that meant anything to him anymore. He'd already lost what he considered his, and there was nothing left he felt was worth holding on to. People close to Natifa reportedly pushed her to offer him something, anything, to cool things down. But she refused. She hadn't built that life from the ground up just to hand pieces of it back because someone was making threats. Armand kept watching every bit of it unfold, and nothing in those calls was a bluff. When Armand finally walked out of prison, he expected to step back into the life he'd left. The properties, the businesses, everything. Instead, he found it all exactly where Nitifa had kept it, under her name, completely out of his reach. There was a detail behind that arrangement most people never fully understood. While Armand spent time arguing that those assets belonged to him, one fact worked against him from the beginning. None of that money had clean roots. Everything he'd built up allegedly traced back to illegal income, and signing it over to Nitifa had never been only a gesture of love. It kept those assets a step removed from him, harder to trace, harder to seize.
Y'all dudes gotta stop doing that shit too. Y'all doing all this illegal shit. Y'all can't even get y'all shit straight, so y'all be needing these women. And these women ain't stupid. They know y'all out here doing dumb shit, but once they getting money out of it, they don't give a fuck. Y'all just keep doing the same stupid shit. And then when it's time to leave shorty, y'all can't leave shorty because y'all need her. And she already know half your business or all your damn business, so now you definitely ain't going nowhere. You just out here running behind her trying to please her so she won't tell everything you fucking doing. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Go be legit. Then again, y'all wouldn't have these type of women if y'all did, so y'all gonna continue doing the same old bull.
Legally, she owned every bit of it. And now that
See what I mean?
she'd ended things between them and rebuilt her life without him, she was also the one holding everything he once called his. He had no intention of letting it go. Once he was out, the calls that used to come from behind bars turned into something far more dangerous.
And now look at a woman like her. She with this dude that obviously he got, I don't know, before this, wherever this picture come from, he sound like he got some a little criminal background. And look at how fly this chick is, and she with him, or was with him, or messing with him. So it's going to show you these women act, you know, they act decent like they decent women. But look at the type of guy they go for. Look at the type of guy they go for. Ain't nobody doing the right shit. This nigga got a whole background. She talking to the nigga in prison. They beef. You know what I mean? Like, women too. Yo, what type of nigga you think you gotta get when they got this type of background?
No longer from a cell, but from the same streets she walked every day. People in her circle who'd already started keeping distance pulled back even further. What had been tense for years now felt genuinely threatening. On October 7th, 2023, Nidifa took her son out for a haircut at a barbershop on the 2500 block of West Lehigh Avenue, a place she'd been to plenty of times before. Nothing about that afternoon suggested any signs of trouble. Armand knew her routine and knew that barbershop. Just before 2 p.m. that Saturday, he walked through the door. Nidifa was shot inside that barbershop. By 2:04 p.m., she was gone. Officers arrived within minutes and locked the shop down, but by then, Armand was already gone. A camera positioned right outside the shop caught his face clearly on his way out, along with what he was wearing. Investigators had what they needed almost immediately, and it didn't take long to attach a name to that footage. Philadelphia's homicide unit moved quickly. With the footage already doing most of the work, they knew exactly who they were searching for. They just had to...
And I don't mean that a nigga out there with no criminal background won't come and do the same shit. I'm not saying that, but you definitely know what you're getting when you got a dude with a criminal background. He already know the system. He already been in the system. He don't give a fuck. He know what to expect. It's not new to him. You know what I'm saying? And most of these dudes don't really ever change once they come out. They just think about how to do whatever the fuck they did better so they won't get back in there. So you now with a you know what? Let's keep on, because you deserve that shit, whatever the fuck is going on.
locate him.
Again here at 4:30 with a cold-blooded barbershop murder impacting more than just the victim's friends and families.
Police say a gunman executed a man while wearing a garment associated with the Muslim community. For more on how religious leaders are reacting to the troubling crime, we go to Action News reporter Maggie Kent in Germantown now. Maggie.
Sarah and Brian, I spoke to an imam who has a masjid just a few blocks away from here. He's concerned about the violence and concerned about there being any pushback once this video is released. Talking about that one little thing you already... This video is released. Police are looking for this man who they say targeted his victim, shooting him at point-blank range. He's seen walking up to the barbershop on the 5900 block of Germantown Avenue, then running from the scene. It happened at 1:15 in the afternoon, Thursday, April 6th. The 35-year-old victim sat down for a haircut and was murdered in cold blood. The scene was just feet from the 14th Police District. The crime scene investigation left neighbors uneasy.
It's right around the corner from the police station, so it's hard to believe.
This recent act of violence is a source of major concern for Imam Hassan Abdi, the faith leader of the Germantown Masjid.
It tarnishes the image of the Muslim community.
In the video, the shooter is seen wearing an izar, a Muslim waist garment.
If it was a disguise, it's despicable behavior because it sort of brings unnecessary attention to the Muslim community. If it wasn't a disguise, it's even more despicable because not only was it the month of Ramadan, the blessed month, the person committed one of the gravest crimes in Islam, which was murder.
Police also released video of the getaway car allegedly used in the murder, this silver Pontiac Bonneville. As with every homicide here in Philadelphia, investigators are offering a $20,000 reward for anyone who can give them a tip about where this gunman might be.
A flyer went out for Armand Hilton in connection with the case, and a $20,000 reward was attached for anyone who could help locate him. The tip line filled up fast. The flyer spread across the same platforms Nidifa had used for years to build her name, except now it was circulating for a very different reason. Despite the leads, the footage, and the reward on the table, Armand stayed missing. Multiple agencies joined the search, and every tip got followed up on, but he wasn't turning up anywhere. Theories went in every direction. Some believed he was still somewhere in Philadelphia, staying low. Others were convinced he'd left the state, maybe the country entirely. Nobody had confirmation either way, and as the weeks passed, the case stayed open with no resolution in sight. Back in the neighborhood, the people who actually knew Nidifa were left trying to process it. Friends organized a balloon release for her. Her children were left without their mother, caught in the middle of a conflict that had never been theirs to begin with. Opinions in the community split. Some felt she'd ignored warning signs that were right in front of her. Others argued that no dispute over money, no matter what was allegedly taken, ever justifies taking someone's life. Once the story broke, it spread fast, reaching well past Philadelphia. A story built around love, betrayal, and money nobody could confirm the origins of, pulled in attention from people who'd never known her at all, and her pages filled up with messages from total strangers who felt like they had. Everything that came out in those recordings, everything about his behavior in the weeks before October 7th, painted a picture of someone who'd already stopped looking for a resolution. The calls, the threats, going after the people around her, the fact that prison no longer scared him. Nobody around him managed to stop where it was heading. At the center of this case is a question the courts never got to settle. When Armin signed those properties over to Nidifa, what did that actually mean legally? Assets placed in someone else's name generally belong to that person. There's no automatic path back just because the money's origin is disputed. For Armin to have reclaimed any of it through legal means, he would have had to expose exactly where that money came from in the first place. And Nidifa, for her part, had every legal hold to what was in her name. Nidifa's posts were visible to anyone, including the one person who read them as a direct challenge. And once she started addressing the threats publicly instead of keeping it private, whatever had been building behind closed doors spilled.
Alright, that's it. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It says she took, well, whatever.